folks, my name is Russ. I thought I'd introduce myself to the DIYers. I'm located in Northeast State, New Jersey. I've been a lawn hobbyist my whole life. Grew up with my dad being a landscaper, and I've always loved working outside. I'm addicted to my lawn. I have a whole story I can tell you about, where I'm currently, the situation, the lawn I'm currently working on at my residence. I've been here for probably close to 20 years, and I've probably always been complimented as having one of the nicest lawns in the neighborhood. A couple things happened maybe 2 years ago. I had some things that distracted me. And I guess it was sometime 2 summers ago, I looked at my lawn and I said, what have I done? Anyway, what I realized is the 4-step process that all the big box stores push. It's better than doing nothing. But if you want to have that ultimate lawn, you got to stay on top of it. You got to take it to the next step. And that's what I did, and I've been doing. And I brought my lawn back. And this channel, I'm calling it Lawn Journeys. I just want to share what I'm doing with people. I'm not looking to be competing with anybody or, getting ranked and making money and all that stuff. I just thought I like technology. I come from the technology world as my full-time job. I am an amateur photographer. I don't do a lot of video, so here I am for getting started in the little video world. I like computers, so it's kind of a natural fit. And I'm addicted to my lawn. I'm addicted to my flowers and my plants. And there's nothing really that I'd rather be doing. I have some other hobbies, but this is the thing that I love to do. So anyway, starting the 2020 season, I always do my pre-immersion. I do my apps. I've had some fungal problems in the past and some insects, and I'll get into that if I end up doing more videos. But I don't want to bore people. So anyway, what I'm going to do today is what I've never done a soil test. So I learn, watch people online too, DIYers. I'm not here to teach anybody what to do, but I just want to share my journey, what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do today is I have the Soil Savvy kit. I have a plugger. I'm going to go around outside, and obviously. I'm going to take a number of soil samples and get a homogeneous mixture, and I'm going to pack it up and ship it to Soil Savvy. The area I'm located in has a very clay-like soil. I guess it's known as marl. I used to correct my pH every year, really not even knowing what my pH was, so I'm very curious to see what this brings back this year as far as soil pH, and of course the macros, the nitrogen, the phosphorus, the potassium. And the micros, so it'll be interesting. So anyway, let's move on. I'm going to unpack this kit. We're going to take a look at what I need to do, and we're going to go grab some samples. I'm going to pack it up and ship it off, and if things come together and I'm able to splice this video together, I'll do a follow-up and I'll share my results. And I'm looking for help too. I'm not an expert. I'm a novice, maybe intermediate. I have biology background. And I have a lot of experience working on my lawn, and I do love cutting my lawn. I mean, I can be out there all day. That's what I love to do. So it's going to be fun, and I'm going to share. Okay, so essentially, the Soil Savvy kit, which I haven't opened yet, has a container. We have to fill it to a predetermined volume. Then we're going to mail it, and within 7 to 10 days, we're going to get the results back. So I'm going to open the kit, and let's take a look and see what's inside. Okay, so let's go over the instructions for the Garden Like a Pro in 3 easy steps. Step 1, sample contains water and a capsule. You're to leave the capsule in the jar, just add your soil. Step 2, ship in prepaid postage envelope. Step 3, wait 7 to 10 days and visit their website for your results. So using the provided Unibest scoop, you can see right here, I'm going to place 1 level scoop of your soil into the Unibest Soil Savvy jar. Securely tighten the jar to avoid sample leaking during shipment. I'm going to fill out the sample information card on the sample jar and provide the card in the envelope that was provided with the Soil Savvy kit. There's also some tips provided to generate a representative sample of your testing area. A quality sample composite is needed. To generate the quality composite, soil from multiple locations in your garden or lawn testing area should be collected. Samples should be free of any plant material and other debris. That's where I had discussed that I was not going to send the thatch layer or any of the grass from the upper part. Combine these multiple samples in a large bag and mix thoroughly. So I think I'm going to use a clean Ziploc bag. Once soil is thoroughly mixed, follow the instructions, which is obviously taking this cup, adding it to the Soil Savvy jar, closing the lid. Okay, guys, so let's go outside and grab some samples. I have all my core samples in this bag. I pretty much crushed them up to make it homogeneous. I'm going to take a look at what's inside this specimen bottle. There's a capsule which says not to remove. There is a liquid. I understand it's probably water. I have my representative sample. Let's get it in there. Okay, have my sample in. We're going to put the lid back on. Close her up tight. She's good to go. This is the laboratory submission card. I'm going to be checking lawn. I'm going to fill out the pertinent information. This goes back in the envelope with the soil sample. This customer card is mine. So there are 2 barcodes on the sample bottle. One stays with the sample. The other one, which comes off right here, I'm going to affix to the customer card, which has my ID number on it, which will allow me to go to the Soil Savvy website to review my results. It's my tracking number. So again, it's all going to go in this envelope. Once I have it completed, I'll ship it out and I'll share the results. So the soil test is done. We're going to ship it off. If you guys want to see my results, if you find this video, I'm really not going to go nuts promoting it. I'm not trying to do anything big. I just thought this would be kind of fun, just to organically see what happens. You know, come on back, hit the subscribe button, do all that stuff. Maybe I'll get better at doing this as we go along. I'm not used to, you know, talking to a camera when nobody's there, but I know a lot of guys are having a lot of fun sharing their stories. So I thought I would give this thing a shot and call it Lawn Journeys. I had a GoPro and I have a DSLR that takes video. I know I probably need to get a shotgun mic for this too. So, you know, like I said, I'm an IT guy and those things I enjoy, but, you know, I don't want to go nuts buying equipment that I may not use again. So we'll see what happens. Looking forward to the spring. Like I said, I usually get my pre-emergent down in March, so I'm interested to get the soil sample back to see if I have to do what kind of adjustments I need to do. I'm really very interested in pH. Nitrogen obviously is not a problem probably. I hit it all summer. I back off, you know, in heat because it can get hot here. I have basically Kentucky bluegrass. There's a little rye mixed in, a little bit of fescue, but I tried to keep it mostly KBJ. I have some really nice flowering dogwoods. I got all kinds of flowers that start coming up in the spring. I love working outside. And I just like to share, you know, my yard with people and my journey for the 2020 season, what comes up. Like I said, last year had a bad fungus problem. New Jersey's had some wet summers in recent history, and I've never really paid much attention to fungus. And that's a story I'll get to. I want to maybe do a quick rundown of, you know, where I've been and how I got to where I am now.
getting motivated to get back into DIY. Like I said, I've always stayed on top of my lawn, but I had an awakening probably 2 summers ago, and then again last summer when I got hit with a fungus. I've never been savvy as to fungus, and I learned a lot from watching some DIY channels. So I'm not saying that I'm a teacher or that I know 100% of what I'm talking about. I think I'm an intermediate as far as knowledge level goes. I'm learning all the time. I think it's very interesting. But yeah, so let's see what happens. I'll take you on my journey, and I'll probably be back at it in 2 weeks with some soil corrections if that's what I need to do. I am checking my soil temperatures, and I'm also checking online because I generally put my pre-emergent down second week of March, but it's been a really mild winter, and I did also for the first time ever do a fall pre-emergent because we've had some mild winters lately, and I spring hits and I already got all kinds of weeds hitting coming up. I can never seem to get ahead of it. So this year, again, working on that off of that fall pre-emergent, going to hit it again with a granular in a couple weeks, and I'm probably going to follow up with the liquid. So look forward to it, and we'll see you back here soon. Lawn Journeys. Hit subscribe. Let me know what you think. Again, not trying to take the internet by storm. Just thought it'd be fun. You guys should do the same thing, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.